Welcome to the California Vaccines for Children program's online ordering training. In this training, we will go over how to log into myVFC Vaccines, the entry portal for all VFC program applications. We will also go over how to submit a transfer return form and how to place a vaccine order request. myVFC Vaccines is designed to make ordering vaccines online easy and fast for providers. It provides many benefits for your practice, such as receiving an instant confirmation of your submitted order request, receiving an email confirmation of your approved orders, the ability to view your order history, and the ability to update your contact information. You can access myVFC Vaccines on VFC's general webpage on easyiz.org. Remember to save this site to your favorites list for easy access by clicking the Favorites tab, then Add to Favorites. On the myVFC Vaccines page, enter your practice's 6-digit PIN number and zip code, then click Sign On to log into your myVFC Vaccines account. Signing on will take you to the main page. First, you'll see your practice's shipping information. Review your practice's shipping information to ensure that it is correct. There are also different buttons at the bottom of the VFC page for VFC vaccine orders and return or transfer. During flu season, there will be a button for flu vaccine orders, and during the annual VFC recertification period, there will be a button for recertification. And the last button is to log out. Before submitting a VFC vaccine order, you will need to report any vaccines that you have received from or transferred to another provider, as well as any spoiled or expired vaccines that you have returned since your last order on the return or transfer form. Let's begin with submitting a return or transfer. To submit a return or transfer form, click on the Submit a Return or Transfer button. First, select the VFC vaccines that you have returned or transferred. Enter the lot number. Enter the expiration dates. Enter the number of doses that are being transferred or returned for each vaccine. To transfer vaccines to another VFC provider, select Option 1. Enter the PIN number of the provider that you are transferring vaccines to. The provider's information will appear. Confirm that this is the correct provider. If it is not the correct provider, re-enter the PIN. To indicate that you are receiving vaccines from another VFC provider, select Option 2. Enter the PIN number of the provider that you are receiving vaccine from. The provider's information will appear. Confirm that this is the correct provider. If it is not the correct provider, re-enter the PIN. To return spoiled vaccines to McKesson, choose Option 3. Select the reason for the vaccine spoilage from the drop-down menu that appears. At the bottom of the screen, choose the number of shipping labels that you need to return these doses. To return expired vaccines to McKesson, choose Option 4. Enter information in the next rows for all the VFC vaccines that you are returning or transferring. Click the Preview button when you are finished. Review your entry on the confirmation page to ensure that the information is correct. Click on the Make Changes button to return the form and make changes. If all your information is correct, click on the Submit Your Request button. And finally, print a copy of your confirmation page. Now let's submit a new VFC vaccine order request. Back on the main page, click on VFC Vaccine Orders. Under the orange Doses Administered column, enter the number of doses administered since your last order for each vaccine listed. Enter 0 if you have not administered any doses of a vaccine. Under the Vaccine Inventory column, select the vaccine brand and enter the lot number and expiration date, and the number of the doses you have remaining in your current inventory. To enter more than one brand for each vaccine, click on the Add More link. Choose a vaccine brand and enter the number of doses that you are requesting. Repeat this process for all vaccines. At the bottom of the form in the Special Notes box, you can type in comments that you would like to send to the VFC Central Office. Indicate whether you have received any vaccines from another VFC provider, transferred vaccines to another VFC provider, or returned any spoiled or expired vaccines since your last VFC order. When you are finished, click Preview. Review your order to make sure that the information is correct. If you need to make edits, click on the Change Order button to return back to the order page. If everything is correct, check the box to acknowledge that you have the authority to order vaccines for your facility. Then click Submit Your Order. You have successfully submitted your order online. Click Print this page for a copy of your order for your records. Upon submitting your order, you will receive a system-generated email confirmation that your order has been submitted successfully. You will also receive another email confirmation once your order has been approved and submitted to VFC's National Vaccine Distributor for shipment. This concludes myVFC Vaccine online ordering training. You are now ready to submit your next VFC vaccine order online. To begin, go to easyiz.org and click on the myVFC Vaccines.